It is. Can we get it in there? Temperatures have dipped, and that means it is time for winter quest, baby. That's right, this will be the first day. We're going to get to the creek. It dipped down to 28. It's supposed to get down to 18 tonight. So these creeks, this is time for winter fishing. It's going to be fun, challenging. I can't wait to get into it. Let's see what we can do today. Come along with me. All right, fishing family, we're here. It's time. It's winter quest. That's right. We're going to make winter creek fishing so good. It's going to be so good that even people like Elizabeth Warren, I call her Pocahontas. That's right, Pocahontas. Others call her Lizzie. I call her Pocahontas. She's going to be able to catch fish. It turned out that Liz actually was not Native American. We got her DNA test back, and it turns out that she actually was whiter than a soda cracker. She was so white that even the CEOs of Ritz and saltine crackers wanted to use Liz as their official spokesperson because no one could be any whiter and more salty. She's so salty. But even Liz, she'll be able to catch fish this winter. I'm pretty certain, because we're going to make it so good. It's going to be so good, you're going to love it. Stay tuned, folks. It's Winter Quest. All right, fishing family, it is time for Winter Quest. It got down to 24 last night. This water temperature is starting to get cold, and we're going to have our work cut out for us today, but I think we can do it. Our goal is to see if we can get out here and catch 10 creek smallies or largemouth. Let's just see. It's going to be fun, man. I love Winter Quest. It's a challenge because when these creeks kind of start shutting down, you really got to put in the work to get out there and find those couple little spots, those winter haunts where those smallies are going to hold up for winter. And it's kind of looking for a needle in a haystack. You got to get out here and cover a lot of ground in some of these creeks to find those spots. I think we can do it. Let's get to it. Let's see if we can get some fish. I actually thought this was trash at first, but these are actually frost flowers or ribbon ice. And how this occurs is right before winter, there's still residual sap that's left in the stalks of these plants. And when the temperature dips, that sap freezes. It causes cracks in the stalks, which allows water to expel out. And then that water actually freezes into this really cool look. That's so awesome. That's really neat. Oh, look over here. Look, look. Look at this. There's a buck down here. He's following a doe. He's chasing her around. What he's doing. This buck, I saw him out in the field. He's chasing the female. There he goes in the woods. He's chasing that doe. So come here, baby. Let's make some babies. I'm going to start out at a creek where I've had success for the last 2 years. The one downside is I've got to walk in over 3 miles to get to this one pocket. There's one way in, one way out. So it's going to be a lot of walking today just to get to that spot. But it's been a consistent spot to fish the last couple years. So let's get on our way, get back there. I've got a couple little pockets I'll fish on my way there, but realistically that's the one pocket that I'm gonna start out with. Let's see what happens. We're almost there. Now, I did catch a 16 in here 2 years ago, I think it was. Oh, we got one.
This is the first fish out of here. He's a good one, at least. So I'm gonna try right here, just to see. I'm staying out of the water. Hey, yeah, there's a bite right there. There was a bite. It picked it up and it dropped it. All right, I'm gonna have to either really slow down and, because they seem to drop it once they feel any tension. I'm going to give you the 3 common mistakes I think people make when it comes to winter creek fishing based on what I've learned while doing this. Number 1, downsize your baits. You do not need a 5-6 inch swim bait when it comes to wintertime fishing in the creeks specifically. The water temperature is going to drop. It's not going to be as consistent as your reservoirs or your rivers. So therefore, these fish are going to get cold, sometimes a lot quicker. That metabolism is going to be slow. They don't necessarily want to be digesting a big bluegill in their stomach. So they're going to be more likely to go after small things like hellgrammites, creature baits, tubes, anything like that. Downsize, and I think you're going to see a big benefit. Number 2 biggest mistake is fishing your bait too fast and trying to set your hook too soon. This water temperatures in these creeks are going to get cold. It's not going to be as consistent as some of your reservoirs or rivers if you're fishing really deep. So in here, these fish are going to be lethargic. You want to get those baits down to the bottom of the creek where they are setting. They're not going to be swimming around, and you want it to set in front of them long enough that it piques their attention. Then when you feel that initial little pop, do not try to set the hook. Give it time, because a lot of times these fish may come up and test it a couple times until generally I see the fish swimming with my line. At that point, then I'll try to set the hook. And my third final tip I'll say that I think is a mistake: do not get married to one certain spot. So you may find a deep hole and you may just sit there for 2 and 3 hours casting in that. Do not do that. If those fish are in there in any amount of concentration, I promise you, if you put a bait slow enough in front of their face, you're going to get a bite somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes easily. Then if you get the bite, you know they're in there, you can fish it more. But if you've sat there for 30 minutes, you've fan cast over that whole pocket multiple times without the first little nibble, it's time to pack up and go find another spot. I hope these items help you. Creek fishing is challenging and tough, but hey, we love it. I hope this information will help you land more bass in creeks during winter. Have a good one. It picked it up and it dropped it. All right, I'm gonna have to either really slow down, and because they seem to drop it once they feel any tension. I gotta give them enough time to really kind of get it into their mouth to where I can actually set the hook. He didn't give me another try. So the 2 bites that I've had today, they've done the same thing. They have nibbled, let go, and then didn't give me another shot. He didn't feel the hook, so. Definitely gonna stay out of the water for now. Just water so clear, least vibration that I can put in there, that'll be the better. At least now I ain't gotta worry about cottonmouth up here in these weeds. Right behind that deadfall, let's see, some structure right there. It would be a good spot for them to be setting if they were setting there. Hey, I see something in there. Yeah, I got one that just picked it up. He's trying to swim off with it right now. He's got it in his mouth. See if I can keep him being. There's another smallie over there. Come here, buddy. Come here. Get my hand on you. All right. I see one more over such a pretty fish. All right, he's cold. Let's get him back in there. All right. This dang camera, I hate it. As you can see, my GoPro is actually recording here, but by the time I get home, there is no footage to be found. It seems that cold weather is GoPro's kryptonite. It's not that devcom cold. I would think these should work a little better than that. All right. Oh my gosh. Hello?
Is this Trey?
It is.
Trey, this is President Trump. Just wanted to let you know that Melania and I just got finished watching your Winter Quest video.
That's
it's
awesome.
Really something tremendous. It's really
appreciate
special. But that camera, I think it might be a little Russia collusion behind the
I was thinking
scenes.
the same thing.
It might even be China. We'll have to dig into it and find out. But keep up the good work. Give me some elbow, and I look forward to the next Winter Quest video.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank you
see
so much.
buddy. Bye-bye.
See you, buddy.